Hello everyone and welcome back to part 16 of the Majora's Mask playthrough. Today we'll be taking on the dreaded Anju and Kafei quest, which is the most infamous and it's the most infamous and the longest quest in Majora's Mask. And it's very complicated and it takes a long time to do, like I just said. Also, there are so many variables in it, it is insane.
Sounds thrilling.
Now, you might have noticed it said dawn of the first day, but I've already skipped to 1 PM. Now, the reason for this is you cannot start the quest until much, much later. And I keep opening and closing the door to wait for him, basically. You have to wait for the postman to show up before you can do anything. So that's why you kind of have to wait until this point. This part is mainly going to be covering this quest, and it's also going to be covering some Mechanic Canyon stuff, which we can do now. But it's probably it's worth doing all that stuff now, just so like, we don't have to do it later. It saves time. Also, I'm going to be... I think with the Anju and Kafei quest, to 100% the game, you have to do the quest twice, basically. You have to do it first so you can get the postman's hat. Then you have to do it so you can get the bottle and what was it? Oh, and the Keaton mask. I'll be getting the bottle and the Keaton mask this time, and then later on, I'll be getting the postman's hat and doing the quest proper. So like seeing the quest to its ultimate conclusion, which I don't do this time. Because to see the quest to its ultimate conclusion, you have to be able to get into the canyon, and I can't do that at this point because I've not got the hook shot.
We don't need to anyway. It'd be useful to get the bottle now anyway.
Yeah, because we need it for next time. So like I'm also gonna do quite a funny thing here, where if you have a reservation, you have to talk to her right after oh yeah, I still named it Dave.
I forgot about that.
You have to say that you got a reservation. You can get the room key from upstairs. I won't spoil the joke because it's coming up later, but like basically you can now have complete access to the Stockpot Inn, which will be helpful when you have to go in and out to speak to her for this quest, basically.
Yeah.
This quest, I used to find it really annoying, and also because it involves a lot of waiting around. However, on the 3DS version, it's a lot easier because the thing with the 3DS version is you can warp to whatever point in time you want, basically, which fixes the problem with this, which is you can do certain times, but you also have to wait for individual times, which can be quite annoying. That's the thing I'm glad they fixed, because that makes it just much more playable.
Yeah, that's the good thing. They did the game and they made it better.
Yeah, they ultimately didn't change that much of the game, but they also made it just way more fun and playable, like I said. I'll also be getting this heart piece, which this one's quite an easy one to get, and it's also it doesn't take that long. It's just worth doing it now because you know. We've got time to kill, basically. Have you done this one?
What's this one? Yeah, I did this one.
I used to find this one really hard as well because, like, I don't know what it is, but like the way Link lines up to like do the jump, he would miss a lot. So it used to be quite annoying. So like, you have to kind of basically don't rush it. Yeah, like that.
Because technically, it looks like you're missing.
Yeah, I know, that's what I mean.
It still sort of works.
The swordsman, yeah, like that. The swordsman here is also a character that gets some pretty cool character development. He starts off on the first day quite cocky, saying that he'll slice the moon in half. Again, it's quite a subtle character development, but when you get to the third day, if you come in here, he's cowering in fear of it. And again, it's a little touch like that Majora's Mask does really well. And I don't actually show it off, so I thought it was worth mentioning here.
Yeah.
There we go. It's another heart container.
Good.
That's our first new one. Unbelievable. Cherish it well. But if you don't recognise that guy's model, by the way, in Ocarina of Time, do you know what? Yeah, I cut straight back here. This cutscene's pretty funny. This is the guy that we stole the reservation from. He's also a Goron named Dave. Seriously. I'll just let you read this. Yeah, you just go sleep outside, basically. So basically from now on, whenever you go outside, he's just sleeping out there.
Brilliant.
I kind of like that. It's really harsh, like what we did. Also, since we've now got access to this room, you can access we'll steal his money first because there's 100 rupees in it. And also, you see that little kind of mark on the wall on the left there to the screen.
Right. You
can actually at some point during the second day, you can actually listen through the wall to hear a conversation between Anju and her mother about Kafei, which I kind of add to the story a little bit. Basically, her mother is convincing her to try and leave the town to not die, basically.
Yeah. Nice.
So let's go into a canyon for the first time. I've kind of broken the game a little bit by going into these areas and like losing any thematic relevance in the journey of trying to get 100% and doing it as efficiently as possible.
It's fine.
I remember ages ago in one of the earlier parts we were talking about how thematically it's about Link accepting his own death and all of that, which is kind of an interesting theory, kind of. But I'm completely destroying that by just going wherever I want. Oh, do you remember how we got into Great Bay the first time?
Oh,
I like bombed myself over the fucking fence. I had to try and replicate that for this, and let me tell you, it's really hard on this, especially because I was using GameCube controller.
yeah.
Now, the reason why I'm going to the graveyard is because there's some goodies we can get on each individual day. So you need to kind of have this mask first, though, because otherwise the style children won't really listen to you.
Mm.
Yeah, I also made a mistake here because I turned up way too early, so we'd have to wait for it to turn into night. On the first day, I believe it's the Song of Storms we can get, which is what we're going to need to get into the canyon and kind of fix its problems later.
Yep.
On the second day, the heart piece, I think, and on the third day, we can get a bottle, and we'll be getting all of that.
Good.
And now that it's night, they just suddenly appear.
How did you get here?
I don't fucking know. I never used to find these guys scary. I used to think they're pretty cute. They look like Yoshi a little bit.
A little bit, actually, yeah. I thought of that.
Have you done any of this?
Yeah. Yeah, I did this.
I love the way they open it, just punching it. It's like that bit in Doctor Who where he punches open the wall. So this is infinitely less stupid. Did you see that episode?
Pretty sure I know what you're talking about.
I think it was Heaven Sent, and he was like spent 1 billion years punching open a diamond wall, which is retarded. It was so bad. What do you think? What have you done of the Anju and Kafei side quest? Have you like done it?
Nope.
Did you attempt it?
No.
You're aware of it though.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna do it at some point.
It's probably best to do it at the end of the game because it's you kind of need.
I think really fancy.
It's quite thematically. I think it works better if you do it as. In fact, as part of the last part, I might do that before we go and see the moon. Go and fight Skull Kid because I think it just makes way more sense in a thematic way. Just to kind of see this really happy moment.
Yeah. Good day.
I don't know, I'm a sentimental pillock. I just want to see them get back together!
Tells everyone about us.
The Harry and George cycle. Call him. No! Call him. No! Called. Had an emotional 10 minutes. Hell yeah, I'm just raking in the mad cash today. It's one of my
Oh, there we go.
that's one of the puzzles I like the least in any Zelda games, where you have to quickly shoot all these fire basically. Yeah. We don't even have Din's fire anymore, so it's a little bit more annoying to do it. And also, I can't really see the torch, so I'm just aiming at
yeah,
wherever.
it doesn't help. It's really dark.
Oh, and George is one of your favourite enemies.
Yay.
A dark nut.
Great.
Do you remember in the Ocarina of Time playthrough when you did that fucking little sketch where it was you remembering a dark nut?
Yeah.
I couldn't.
So weird.
I couldn't find that when I went to watch the playthrough again. Also, this is a cheap shot. Yeah, the camera. Yeah, I nearly died here. The camera automatically unlocks itself from the enemy, and like he nearly hits me. His fucking run, by the way. Yeah, I'm gonna take the cheat method and just shoot him with arrows.
Why not?
Oh, by the way, as a nice little recording joke, when I was recording this for the first time, this isn't honest. I had to do this part again. Would you like to know why?
Go on.
When I got into this part, I killed the Dark Knight. I had one heart left, and the bat killed me. I was like, "Fuck's sake!" So I just restarted the whole part and I did everything again because I was that much of a fucking pleb about doing it. I think if this is Sharp, yeah. Oh, this is flat. Sharp's his brother.
Yeah.
Also, they look like Mario and Luigi. That is not a coincidence. They're supposed to.
Yeah.
Also, you can meet Flat and Sharp in Ocarina of Time. If you go into the graveyard at night when you're an adult, they might attack you.
Oh.
And it's kind of, it doesn't really make any sense in Ocarina of Time because they that's who you get the sun song. Sorry, that's who you get the sun song from. And then you just meet them and kill them outside. I'm like, it's a bit weird.
Lovely. Nice.
The thunder that strikes the earth is my anger.
Bye-bye.
Have fun dealing with my psycho brother, who, in quite a graphic move, when you meet him later, he sucks the air out of your lungs, which is quite graphic for Zelda. Yeah, we heard you just say this. We get that you're angry. He's so mad, bro. Bit dramatic. Now, in a kind of twist from the what they were like originally, in Ocarina of Time they served the royal family of Hyrule. In Termina they served the Ikana royal family, which is kind of a nice touch. And that's what one of the things I like most about the Ikano area is that it has this like whole bloody history. You learn about like the wars that were fought here, and like it makes it just that bit creepier, which I really like. In a way, it kind of gives it a lot more life than something like Great Bay, which is just kind of a beach.
Nothing really. Yeah.
This kind of has like a whole history to it, and
I mean, I haven't even finished it yet, and there's quite a lot to it already.
Yeah, it's just I would say it's just that bit more interesting than the other areas, and also that kind of huge ascension to quote unquote heaven, temple, whatever. I think that's just really nice kind of theming, and I kind of like that. I don't know, it's probably not intentional, but it's just. Yeah, like again, I just didn't have a cup because we don't need to stand around waiting for Anju the whole time. So we're just here basically. By the way, she takes fucking forever to walk around there. And also, I had the song of was it Double Time? No, no, the inverted song of time. That's it. So I slowed down everything. So she was walking really slowly down the stairs. So I just took it off for this cutscene basically to make it go a bit quicker.
Yeah.
Now, like I said earlier, a lot of this is just waiting around. So I've done you people the favour of cutting all that out. So I'm not joking. I waited here for about half an hour, roughly. It's not worth putting you through that, so I just cut all that out. And also now we have to go and mail the letter that she's just given us, but we have to do it in the morning. However, I've also spared you that because I'm just going to go do it now. I don't know why we have to do it in the morning. Why can't we just do it now? And nobody's gonna, not anybody's gonna fucking steal it.
Well, you know, some dodgy people around here.
Sakon. The only dodgy person is Sakon. In fact, I think I just. Oh no, hang on. Yeah, you can just do it now. What am I talking about? I'm an idiot. She says do it in the morning. You can literally just do it now. Ka-ching. Oh, I don't know if have you got the postman's hat yet?
Nope.
Okay. The only reason you get that is to get a heart piece out of that letterbox. That's the only reason you need it. Here you go. I've done you the favour again of cutting to this because this is where you need to be at this particular time. That's kind of a cool thing to know this quest. You basically have to pay attention to the postman's schedule.
Yeah.
So get the stone mask because you're invisible while wearing it. Just jump across here and go in and wait for Kafei. Kafei. It's Kafei. A latte. Kafei.
Now!
And obviously you have to wait for him to come back in. I have done that favour of cutting that out as well.
Cool.
That takes to about 2 minutes, so it's not pointless waiting around. Yep, this is Kafei. I used to call him Kafei all the time as a child. It's kind of the most story-heavy side quest as well.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, what I've done.
He looks really weird in the 3DS version, of what I remember. Yep, Kafei was in fact cursed by the Skull Kid to look like that. He was going to his wedding day, and he was in his suit and tux basically, and he was turned into that.
Ah. Fair enough.
And then his mask got stolen by Sakon, who is the thief that we showed earlier in the playthrough, who tried to steal that thing off the bomb lady.
Yeah.
We'll be dealing with him later. Have you ever blown him up, by the way? Yeah, I do that all the time. As a nice little touch, in the credits you do actually, regardless of whether you save them or not, you do actually get to see them married.
Alright.
But that's the thing in the credits that I really like, actually. Depending on how much of the game you finish, like 100% finish, you get to see the people you've helped. Which
nice.
So we'll be seeing all that later because I've helped everyone. Well, I've helped everyone by that point.
Yeah, so it does kind of make it feel like it's not actually pointless doing everything.
It's kind of that thing of when you get to the end, you really feel like you've accomplished something, and like that's even though like Twilight Princess kind of dumps in this game a little bit. Do you know what happens to the Link in this game?
In Majora's Mask?
Yeah. Do you know what happens to him after this?
Go on, remind me.
In Twilight Princess, how much have you played of that?
Not very much.
Okay, basically you get taught these sword moves by a Stalfos knight, you know, the skeleton knights. And he is a great hero who got lost in the woods, and he basically regrets that he never could teach his skills onto others. That is this Link. He turns into a fucking skeleton and dies. He gets the worst deal out of everybody.
Jesus.
He risks his life, and like this, basically Termina is a limbo that he will never ever escape from. How depressing is that?
Lovely. That's nice. Yeah.
I like this game, but I think that was bullshit. Yeah, just gonna cut to the final day here.
Why not?
That's the thing I'm trying to do as well. Trying to make people feel really immersed when I do stuff like that, just to kind of like keep you in the playthrough basically. So what you have to do is after giving that thing to Anju, you have to come back here about 2ish. And come and talk to this guy, who tells you that Kafei has basically through that peephole there. You can look into the curiosity shop, and if you look in there at a certain time, you can see the thief come in and basically talk to that guy. And that guy has been helping Kafei try to get his mask back. And Kafei sees him and just follows him. There you go, look, sees him and he just goes running after him. Okay, I have a question. How does Kafei get up that cliff? You need the hook shot to get up there. How does Sakon get up that cliff regularly?
Mad skills.
I refuse that as an explanation, sir. So that's basically the Anju and Kafei quest done for what we're doing in this part anyway.
Yeah.
All we have to do now is really go and give the mail to his mother, who will be in the bar, drinking.
Sad times.
She's drinking alcohol pretty much because, as we know, Chateau Romani has alcoholic properties in it. So she's pretty much drinking. I don't know if it's just my hoppage, but have you noticed that everything's a little dark?
Yeah.
I think it's just the hoppage. It'll be fixed after the next part.
Well, you could probably re-edit it and make it a bit brighter if you want anyway.
No! I've lost the original files.
Or just dump us back in.
No!
It'll take 2 seconds.
No! Are you trying to say that Majora's Mask is not already perfect? For me, that that letter reminds me of the origami from Harry Ray. Kafei! Yeah, this is really annoying. If you're not wearing the mask, she just ignores you.
Bye.
Also, apparently I'd never talking to her before this point, so I must have gotten the mask. Oh no, because I talked to her before getting the Bomber's Notebook.
Alright.
Even though it's a bit of a continuity error, because in the original playthrough, I'm pretty sure that I did it the other way around, basically. So, yeah, fuck me, right? This drink is great. However, it is so expensive, it's pointless getting it. It is basically essential for the Akana Canyon boss, though. So if you ever get there, you want to use that.
Thanks.
I think that'll be our final mask as well. Oh, sorry, spoilers. That's the treasure you get in that game, is a mask. Oh yeah, you don't get a boss key in that. Yeah, I came back here, but on my way back here, like an idiot, I got hit by one of those blue skulls, which basically means you can't draw your sword at any point.
So annoying, man.
I heard a rumour that if you use the Song of Storms, it gets rid of it. I can tell you this. I tried, and it just didn't go away.
It works.
I tried it!
I think maybe it's a 3DS thing.
God damn it!
Because I did it the other day.
Fuck's sake!
And it cleared it.
Oh.
It was great.
If only
I was really happy.
If only that would work with my STI. I honestly tried like 3 times and it just didn't work. I think maybe
the STI.
Oh. Now I can never have a son. Okay, I know I said I was going to come back here in the second day, but... Oh, no, hang on. I'll do it here. If this works, I'm going to look like a right fucking idiot. Damn it! I must have done it before this, and it didn't work. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. I was going to come back here on the second day. I didn't. You can get a heart piece, though. I might try and get it in a later part. Or, well, I've pretty much told you how to get it.
Yeah.
By the way, fuck this bit. I have edited this for your pleasure, people. But for the first maybe 30 seconds, you're going to have to watch it really, really slowly. It's 5 minutes of this, people. Enjoy this. Woo! It's not 5 minutes. It's like a little bit.
Yeah.
Basically, this bit...
Painful memories.
It's it's painful. You have to lead Dampe around to these... To these like digging spots so he can dig up this blue fire and try to get a ghost. I think he's ghost hunting or whatever. However, to lead Dampy, you need to lock onto him and walk very slowly over to each one.
Not too far away.
Yeah, not like that. Not too far away because otherwise he loses you.
He wanders off.
Because apparently he's got the sight of... He's got his fucking glasses, I guess. And if you stand still for too long, the Wall Masters grab you.
Yep.
So
you're fucked either way.
Yeah, you're fucked either way. And this bit takes forever. And there's loads of digging spots in this whole place. Right, yeah, exactly. Right. I sped this...
to talk really fast now.
I sped this up for you people so you wouldn't have to sit through it. But I'm spoiling this for you now. The digging spots you need to go to are the ones high up, so the ones furthest away. I was just showing you how long... That I know where they all are because they're always in the same place.
Yeah.
But like, I'm showing you how long it takes to move him to each one to demonstrate why I've sped this up.
I'm sure most of the people know this anyway.
Yeah, but it's just for the people who don't. Also, if you keep moving further away from him, he will scold you. Fuck you, Dampy. Fuck you. I'm glad you die in one of the other Zelda games. Oh no, I'm glad you die in Ocarina of Time. That's pretty much it for the fast forward thing. This is the last file we have to get. Yeah, like, do you know how long this was without me fast forwarding it?
Go on about
7 minutes. Jesus Christ.
Sounds about right.
And when you get the all of that, you have to fight this big Poe. He runs away. You get stuck on the stairs though, which is really
Couldn't
weird.
move that fast fucking earlier, couldn't you?
Good point. Never thought about that. Fuck you, Dampy. I didn't think about that.
It shows you can move fast.
Maybe you were scared.
Maybe.
The good thing is, once this is done, you never have to do this ever again.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm only doing this to make the egg quest easier, as well, because you only get a bottle from this. Giant Poes are basically the same as fighting the Poe sisters from Ocarina of Time. Just wait for them to show up, arrow them, and then that's kind of it. It's kind of a boring fight to be honest, because they don't do anything different ever.
Yeah.
And it does take a few arrows to kill them. I nearly thought about leaving there. I was getting really pissed off at this point as well, because I've been in here for fucking ages waiting for Dampy to do stuff.
There we go.
By the way, this Poe, you want to get this because you can sell this for a lot of rupees at the curiosity shop. If I can be bothered to grab it.
Just sort of walk around it for a bit.
I never bothered to get the big Poes in Ocarina of Time. You know, you can get that as a quest on the Hyrule Field.
Alright, yeah.
You only get a bottle for it though. It's so pointless. I think Ocarina of Time is one of the only Zelda games that I've played that I've never 100%ed.
You don't really need to.
No, it's just not fun. Like the Skull Tool, getting all the Skull Tools is so pointless.
Oh god, yeah.
Did you ever bother doing it?
Nope.
Yeah, because by the time you get that, they just give you
I started out with it. I think like most people probably did. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get them all. It's like, fuck this.
It's because you get unlimited rupees, but by the time you're that far in the game, you don't need them. By the way, I kept this in as a little Easter egg. Look, he's hiding under his bed. Is he having a stroke? Dampy!
I bet he is.
Oh, we're back. Yeah, I've already sold the Poe at this point, but it's worth the same amount as the Chateau Romani, so I'm just selling it here to show you how much it's worth.
Yeah.
Because basically what I did was, I went in, sold the Poe, filled up all my wallet, then had to come back in to sell this. So you get 200 rupees for both.
Nice.
By the way, that bomb bag that he has there, that only shows up if you fail to stop Sakon stealing from that old lady on the first night. Otherwise, he's got the all-night mask. That's it. He's got the all-night mask. We'll be getting that in a later part as well because we need that for 2 heart pieces. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but there was a Dark Knight in his shop as well.
I did not.
It's pretty cool. He's in the background.
It's probably too dark.
If we go in there, I'll try and point it out. I've already got over 2,000 rupees, George. Woo! Woo! Yeah, 3,000 more. Have another heart piece. And this is probably going to be one of the longest parts of the playthrough, but yeah, this was pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it for part 16 of the Majora's Mask playthrough. We'll see you next time when we start the Great Bay Temple stuff, and we'll show you the most frustrating part in the entire game. See you then.